think it is. Oh my gosh. I'm live now, and of course, my nose is drippy. Oh my gosh, you can see me now. Is it perfect? No. No. Now let me just do a check and make sure that I'm coming through okay, because y'all know that we've just had our issues here. Let me just do this, and then we've got this, so we're gonna take that off. We're gonna do this. Yep, because that is not there's no point, really. Aren't you gonna burn me? What would NSYNC do? Let's see if we can hear me. What would NSYNC do? Let's see if we can hear me. I think I sound fine. All right, we're just gonna go with that. We're just gonna go with it. I'm not crying. I'm so not. I'm really here now. I'm so sorry. Hi. I need this right now. I really don't need it. All right, let's just get that clear. Let's make it straight. I don't need this. I want it. I can't- All right, I'm flying solo tonight, big time. Al's preparing for the flea market. This is all right. So it only took me 5 times to get on here because the camera was blurry. This is what happened. This is not fair to me, really. It's whoever's doing this, stop. So the lighting was horrendous. I've been trying to this since 6:30, so half an hour, 35 minutes. Lighting was horrible, so I'm playing with that for 20 minutes, and then I'm trying to fix the camera because that looked blurry. And then I go on 3 times, and it was wicked blurry, and that was because I had a tissue behind the camera. I can't. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is if you can only see, really, behind the scenes, but I don't want you to, because that wouldn't be right. And I can't open this. But you know what, guys? Life is good. Life is good. It's all I can say. What is wrong? Nothing. Nothing is wrong. Can you hear the geese? Geese again. Goose again. I had 2,500 in my yard today. I don't know what they're doing. Well, I do know what they're doing. I know what they've done, actually. The act has already been committed because oh, hold on, everybody. It's Michelle. Let's say hi to Michelle. Michelle, you're on the air right now. Hi.
Oh, I am? I'm so sorry. I forgot you were on.
No, just say hi to everybody.
Oh, hi.
They can't see you, but they can hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just going to say, thank you. You didn't have to do that. You're crazy.
Thanks.
That was absolutely not necessary. Now you can explain.
All right, now I can explain because you did get the brunch stuff, right?
I got a big basket.
Yeah, because you love making breakfast on Sundays, and
that is true.
Hopefully this will be a good treat.
Listen, totally not necessary.
Totally necessary.
Well, thank you, but you're crazy. You should not have done that.
I know I'm crazy.
And I'm sorry for interrupting you. I opened the box, and obviously I picked up the phone and called you. So
you're not interrupting. And by the way, everybody's saying hi.
Hi. Hello.
My best buddy, Michelle. And we're going to be together all day tomorrow at the flea market, right, Michelle?
And that's what I've been doing. And so just so you know, I'll make you guys laugh. So this big box is sitting in the living room or whatever. And Keith's like, do you want me to open this box? I'm like, no, it's dog food. I ordered dog food. I don't have time right now. I have to get this stuff ready for tomorrow.
It's dog food. No, I didn't send you dog food, even though I would if I needed to.
That's what I thought was in the box. I ordered dog food by like the big 50-pound bag.
Yeah.
So it's sitting there, and he's like, well, I'll just open it and I get rid of the box. Whoa. Like, oh, well, this is not dog food.
I hope not. I hope it's not, because that would suck.
Well, thank you, and hi everybody, and enjoy your night. And I have to go take a shower.
All right, well, that's good. Yes, I'd like you to do that. I did that today as well.
Yeah. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, bye.
All right. Bye, everyone.
They said bye, and Candy's saying hi, Michelle. All right, bye. Oh my gosh, she's so funny. That's so funny that I saw the call come in. I need to open this. and forgive me. So I would like to say hi to Kathy. Al is not here. He is preparing for the large Summit General Store flea market tomorrow. I am so unprepared. Can I just tell you that? Unprepared. Normally, I would have all kinds of things ready. I did get some things ready. Guys, I don't think I can open this. I'm not even lying to you right now. And that is sad. That is a sad day. Another day for you and me in paradise, but not me. You can be there, but I'm not going to be there. So normally I would have all kinds of things ready and nice. No, no, bad, bad. But I'm just gonna try to resell what I didn't sell the last flea market. And hey, Candy, did I say hi? I'm so sorry, but I'm saying hi again. Hi again. And yeah, so oh yeah, how is Bon Jovi? What do you mean you went deaf and blind? What does that mean? Because he's so hot? He made you blind, right? Oh, look, see, tissue comes in handy. That's what opened it up for me. And by the way, I don't think Mark's here. Oh, it was loud. Yeah, well, it's a concert. You know what I mean? That's what happens at concerts. So this glass, I totally forgot. So Mark just sent me this. It says the answer is always prosecco, of course. Hello. Well, Kathy also sent me one, Kathy Bailey. And what I did was I'm like, I don't want to make anybody feel bad and say, oh, I'm using Mark's or Kathy's because they're the exact same glass. So I put them in my cupboard and I mixed them up. So I don't know whose is whose. So this could be Mark's or it could be Kathy's. So thank you to both of you. And here we go. And oh, here we go. So Candy is apparently listening to the Separate Ways Stranger Things version. Separate Stranger Ways Things. There we go. You know, Lamarca really should call me and have me on a bottle of their Prosecco. Don't you think so? I mean, my gosh. Hello. So I would like to say cheers to everybody. Happy Friday. Happy end of the week. And you know, I feel funny saying that now. And the only reason I feel funny saying it is because I don't know if you guys are familiar with who Grant Cardone is. He's like some big influencer, entrepreneur, wicked rich guy who like tells people, I don't know, they need to be like him. I know it's something like that. Now, I never listened to him, but yesterday I just happened upon one of his podcasts and why I feel really funny saying happy Friday, here's the weekend now is because he said you should never say that. You should never say, oh, it's the end of the week or, oh, I'm going to relax this weekend. You should never relax. You should always be working. Well, I do anyway. And most of you do too, because you always have something to do. But I feel funny saying happy Friday. But you know what? I'm going to put that funniness aside. Happy Friday. Cheers. And here's to the weekend. I don't care what Grant Cardone says. I mean, he's a multi-quadrillionaire for crying out loud. So I mean, I'm not, what do I know? But come on, you gotta have some type of fun. Maybe he doesn't have any fun. I don't know. I don't know Grant Cardone. But I do know I like my stemless glass. So I do hope that all of you are having a wonderful week. I really do. And let's see. So Kathy said she was sitting across from the lights that were bright. Well, lights are usually bright, which is what was happening to me this evening. And I look like a ghost. And I still kind of look like a ghost because of the lighting. I'm not quitting, but for crying out loud, I need to get this right. And let's see. Kathy said, I wore my Journey shirt. I love it because you had this discussion the other night and met two people that had been to Journey this month, one in Indiana and one in Dallas. Isn't that great? But see, that's the whole fun thing because it's like a Journey caravan of people. So we all stick together, which is awesome. And so Candy said, no, I actually got lost in the upside down. LOL, the clouds not listening. Haha, I couldn't go. Oh, you couldn't go live. And hey, Scott, what is going on? Happy Friday. Happy flippin' Friday. Yeah. You know, I just burped. I'm a real person because I could hide it and go and just not say anything. But I just say it. And Al goes, maybe sometimes you shouldn't say it, but I can't help it. I'm like too honest. Because why hide the obvious? Just like if there was a pink elephant right here, why would I ignore the fact that there was a pink elephant right here? I wouldn't pretend the pink elephant was not there. Would you? No. You would say, hi, here's my pink elephant pet. Imagine having a pink elephant as a pet. Well, you wouldn't be able to have a pink elephant because they don't make them that way. You get a gray elephant and have to dye it pink. And some people dye their dog's hair, fur. Why? I would not do that to Lou. I couldn't do it to Lou. Not that he would mind. He lets me do anything. Not anything. But he's so funny now because, like, I'd take his harness off when he's not harnessing. When he doesn't need to go for a walk, I take it off so he gets a break. His body's like this big. But it's so funny. All of a sudden now, when I go to put it on him, he rolls over and puts his feet up in the air so I can put it on. I don't know. He's the cutest thing ever. I can't. And my cat, oh God, I love my pets. They're so peopleish. And speaking of peopleish, right? Well, not speaking of people, but I'm really going off on a rant tonight. Oh my gosh, it's him. You just came in for the really great conversation I'm going to have.
Well, the thing of it is, I heard you have a problem burping.
I don't have a problem.
I just want to here for a second to say hello to everybody. And you've had burping problem for a long time.
No, we're not talking about that. All right. So can I tell you what happened to me today? All right. This was disturbing.
Do I have a choice?
No.
All right.
So there's so many birds around because it's springtime. We've got the goosegeddon going on in the back. And today, now there has been, what are those birds? The ones that are, they have brown. And I always say it's a pregnant mom. Like, what are those, blue jays or something? What, robins? Are they robins?
Oh my God.
Are they robins?
How can they be blue jays if they have just robins?
All right. So the robins have been around, right?
They're very pregnant.
So I keep saying to him, oh my gosh, like that is a pregnant mom bird.
It's just fat robin.
Well, wait a minute.
What?
Hold the phone.
Okay.
That's a boy. Because you know why?
Why?
Because
he had a thing?
All in front of me,
right.
The boy, who I'm thinking is the pregnant mom bird,
right.
is like hopping on another bird like continuously. And I don't think she wanted anything to do with it. I think she wanted no part of it. Unless,
I know maybe
right.
Females.
Do you think all right, but hold on a second. Here's a bird mating question.
Birds, I don't know.
Does the girl go after the boy bird? Or does the boy bird go after the girl bird?
Who knows? Who cares?
Do they who goes for it first? But if it was the guy who I think is the pregnant mom, like he wouldn't stop. And I'm like, can you
what guy
like
does
stop?
I mean,
right, exactly.
Right. What girl does stop?
But I'm going,
right.
Like, dude, I don't think she wants you doing that. Like, I don't think she's all about it.
Discussion about this.
But it was bothersome. It's still bothering me.
Why is it bothering you? It's a fact of life. Robins make,
but I don't need to see it.
And they lay eggs, and sometimes the eggs the birds live. Sometimes.
Oh, we saw a dead bird last week. So when I was raking,
what?
I'm like, oh, I like freaked out. Totally dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
Why you bring that up?
And I'm going.
I'm pregnant, a robin hopping on another robin, and now you're talking about a dead bird.
But I felt bad. Like I'm like, oh, maybe we can. But he was on his back, so it's. I don't know what happened.
Whatever. So,
really, he couldn't have fallen that far.
It's the first time I've seen Kiki all day. Just so I drop by, say hello.
All right, can I ask you a question?
What?
So, is there anything good at the flea market?
Look,
I can't. I will lose my. You were supposed to, you had a task. You had one task. And
I failed.
Did you get any, did you see anything?
No, it's actually, I
can't.
Summer Joe's supposed to have another flea market tomorrow in Green Rhode Island. That's where I've been all day. Kiki down
all day? Since before the birds even started doing their thing. Gosh.
But they're having a flea market, indoor and outdoor flea market. A lot of people are going to be there tomorrow. Yeah. Kiki FM is going to be there tomorrow.
Hi, Roberta. Maybe Roberta will be there.
Maybe she'll be there.
I hope you're going to be there, Roberta. We love you.
All kinds of stuff there. There's
you smell like air.
I smell like what?
You smell like outside.
Oh my God. But anyway,
You smell like the forest,
You smell like
but not
prosecco.
like pine tree
But
forest. You
here's the
smell like
deal.
outdoor forest,
And I'm going
like
I'm gonna let
rainforest.
everybody in a little secret.
Okay.
If you happen to come to the flea market tomorrow, if you're in the area,
Okay.
I agree with Alan. You're gonna see the Kiki.fm mobile. There's gonna be a Kiki.fm van there. Okay.
Oh, come on.
I'm not kidding you. There's gonna be. That's all I'm gonna say.
Is it a Scooby Doo van?
What did you say it was?
Is it a Scooby Doo van?
Say it again. Say it again.
Is it a Scooby Doo van?
Anyway, you have to show up tomorrow and see what it's all about.
I'm excited.
It's going to be a flea market, but it's only going to be.
Scott said he liked your jacket, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
And Roberta said she hopes to be there. We hope you're going to be there too, because I need my Roberta hug.
There's going to be all kinds of people there. There's going to be all kinds of antiques there. There's going to be, and people are going to be rocking out. It's going to be a fun time with everybody.
Michelle just called me. She was on the air.
Who?
Michelle.
Okay, well,
and she's getting stuff ready.
Oh, but God, I expected it today.
Oh my God.
And John came by today. Hi, John. It was some of Sue's material. She's coming tomorrow.
Oh, good.
And there's going to be all kinds of vendors there. And it's going to be the Rhode Island Nut Company's going to be there. So if you're nuts or whatever.
Well, wait a minute. Talk about the Nut Company, because they make peanut butter.
What?
And shut the front. Well, no, they don't make peanut. Did they have peanut butter, or they just have nuts?
Breast?
Because Scott likes your jacket.
Yeah. What?
And you smell like the forest.
What the hell? Listen, better than smell like crap.
I think they just have like dipped nuts.
Dipped nuts, whatever. But anyway, it's going to be a great time. But here's the deal: if you come tomorrow, we're doing like 4 or 5 Summit Rock raffles. And what the hell does that mean?
I don't know.
You get a $50 gift card at the Summit General Store.
That's really good.
Some lucky person is going to wear a pair of tickets to the 80s Rock Tour in August. John Payne, former lead singer of Asia, also Steve Ajiri, who the hell he is, former lead singer of Journey. He's going to be at the 80s Rock Tour, and also the original lead singer of Foreigner, Lou Graham, is going to be there. So
that was yesterday.
Oh my God! I was talking about somebody today who went to sing with her husband last night karaoke, and she loves karaoke.
Yeah,
and she can't wait to talk to you about it tomorrow.
Oh, great!
It's Haley, the Flower Girl.
She doesn't do karaoke.
Say again.
She does not.
Her husband does.
Oh, okay. Because she's so cute. Like this. Can I just tell you, right, guys?
Okay.
So there's I call her a girl, but she's not. I mean, she's much younger than me.
Right.
Much younger.
Well, I told her about Brett Michaels. She didn't know who Brett Michaels was.
Do you see what I'm saying? That's how young she is. But she's beautiful, and she reminds me of like a young. Well, she is young. She's a really young person.
Right.
But I swear to you, like if you met her, you would say, "Oh my gosh, like she's so cute.
She's cute as well.
Like she's just sweet and cute."
Right.
And I'm like, how is that a person? Because
she's a doll.
She's so cute.
She's so cute.
Like how she talks.
Right.
And how she's so
walks.
sweet.
Yeah.
How she walks.
Right.
Like she's just a really all around cute person. You don't see many of those.
She is beautiful. But the nice thing about it,
she makes nice flower arrangements.
Husband, I was talking to her tonight, and he's going to be setting up a table as you walk into the Summit General Store, where you're going to actually see him make the peace wreaths. He makes wreaths that look like peace.
They're very cool.
Laurel. When I look at these wreaths,
they're very
reminds
cool.
me of Woodstock. I mean, that's how cool they are.
Yeah.
So he's
even though you never
went
to
people
Woodstock.
how he makes them tomorrow, which is going to be great.
That's sweet.
And we have some guys come down from Boston with all kinds of antiques and stuff like that. Some guy with
my gosh, I just did a chicken cordon bleu burp. Like I could taste it.
What the hell
we'll talk about that in a minute. All right, go ahead. That felt pretty good actually. Because it was so good.
I'm not gonna drink it.
No, that's mine. I don't have any more.
Boy, that's strong.
I do have some in the fridge. If you want to take a sip, but you're gonna have to replenish.
No, I'm not taking a sip because
you can take a sip.
No, I got things to do. But
no, I don't want you to go.
No, I got things to do. I got a full plate.
Can you come back
at 4:30 in the morning tomorrow?
Can you come back? Like, can you come back though in a little bit?
Sometime. Well, whatever.
You need some time.
Well,
it's not like we're here for 24 hours.
Me, I'll come back.
I can't.
If somebody wants to do a Cash App on the YouTube or whatever, you want to donate. And the thing is, the station is sponsored by some sponsors, but also sponsored by you out there. So you two can make a difference. So if you want to make me come back, pay me. All right, goodbye. I love you. See ya. I'm going to have a burp later.
Wait a minute. Can we?
What?
Let's finish talking.
About what?
Before my classic rock.
Oh my God.
First of all, hi, Linda. How are you? Say Luzia. Linda.
Luzia.
Hi, Deej.
Deej is here. Oh my
Deej.
God. I'm talking about Deej.
And Candy said, "Come back, Al." I know, John. John Iverson's here.
Let me say something. I was talking.
And Sue, hi Sue.
Paula and I were sitting down.
You were sitting down?
We needed.
You were taking a break today?
Because both of our
I've had
feet
it.
hurt. And he wanted to rub mine, and I wanted to rub
Your
his.
feet, Al's going to go on that show.
No,
My feet are killing me.
Anyway, Paul's sitting there, and I'm having a drink of Moxie, if you know what that is. And Paul's sitting there, and I noticed he's eating a bag of Cracker Jacks. And I said, I said, a great listener from Kansas, Deej sent me some, and I'm waiting for her to send me some more. But he says, we sell them here. I said, I'm not buying them here. I'm going to wait for my Cracker Jacks because
you can't beg people to
the prizes I get from Deej are much better than the ones I get. He opened up his. It was a tattoo of Superman. I don't know what the hell it was.
Really?
So what are you going to ask
me?
We
didn't get any Superman tattoos.
Kiki, I got things to do. What? I got things to do.
Don't rush me.
No.
Taylor Dane said that. Oh, don't rush me.
I can't.
Made the mistake before.
Okay. I gotta go. You got something else to say to me? Or is that it?
No, I don't want to talk to you now because you're forcing me to have a conversation with you, and I don't want to.
Don't go because you wanted to.
No, I don't want to talk to you now. You can talk later. Nope, because I was going to talk about Market Basket.
Well, go talk about Steve.
I was going to talk about Steve. All right, so can I just tell you? I don't know how many of you wonderful, fabulous people. By the way, I love each and every one of you, and I'm so excited to come on tonight just to talk to you and see you because I love you guys.
How many of these you drank?
Just one, not even. It's not even finished yet.
Sounds like you drank 6 of them.
And by the way, Mark got us this, right?
Oh, really?
And Kathy Bailey got us one too, so we have matching.
Oh, really?
Glasses. And what I did was I mixed them up. So I wouldn't say, oh, I have Mark's glass or I have Kathy's glass.
Right.
Just to not make anybody feel bad. So I don't know whose glass this is. It could be Mark's, could be Kathy. So anyway.
I got the sniffles.
Me too. Yeah. So anyway, Market Basket, whoever. Hi, Nine Angels. How are you?
Oh, Nine Angels. Hey.
Peter Big. Finding your way down Baker Street. I can't help it. Anyway, so if you guys have a Market Basket, they have. Well, ours does anyway. Wait a minute. Hold on.
God,
they have the best prepared food on the planet. Okay. So I said to Steve the other day, can you stop? I said to Steve the other day, all right, I haven't tried this. I swear to you, then you can go. You do a terrible job pretending to be a puppet. You need to be a better puppet.
My nose is running. It's not very professional.
Well, go catch it. So anywho, so I said to Steve, which I tried this, and he goes, oh, you got to try. Al, stop.
Yeah, I'll be back.
All right, goodbye.
But if you pay me, I'll be back.
Stop it. Goodbye.
Let me know how much money comes in. Then I'll.
All right, watch the birds because I'm telling you, there's like a lot of weird stuff going on.
Really?
No, really. Al, please.
So I'm at the general store, right? And the Kiki texts me. She says, I just got invited to a Bret Michaels concert. And
all right, we got to set up the story. So Al did not contact me once today. Not one time. Normally he's all over me like I'm a ball of honey, right? Nothing. So this is what I said. This is exactly what I said to him. So I texted him just out of the blue. This is what I said. Right. I said, Brett, wait.
Let me finish.
No, hold on.
No, I'm going to start and then you can finish it.
Okay.
So I'm driving on it's not a golf cart, but like a thing or whatever, because we're driving from field to field. That's what you do in the country, the car country, whatever. Yeah. So I'm driving with this nice guy, John, and we're doing stuff or whatever. And I says, oh, my wife just texted me. He says, oh, tell her I said hello. I said, okay. So this is what Kiki says. I'll read it to you.
Oh, you're going to read it? Okay.
No, I just read one. Hi. That's it. Hi. Okay. And I says, oh my God, I hope everything's okay. I says, hi. And she says,
and then what I said was,
okay.
Bret Michaels invited me to a show.
No, stop. So I said, stop the car. So John stops his car on Route 117. Like, he said, everything okay? I says, my wife just got invited with Bret Michaels. He says, you gotta be kidding. Continue.
I said, I'm going. Okay, it's tonight.
Right. So then I said, I responded, what about me? Then what'd you say?
No, wait. And I said, it's in Vegas.
In Vegas.
Then you say,
right.
Me too.
Me too.
Then you said,
right.
What?
What? Right.
And then I said,
right.
Just me.
Right. And then I sent a picture of John going, no. And John says, he can't take your woman away from you.
Then you know what I said?
What'd you say?
I'm leaving for the airport in 10.
Right. What did I say? Nothing.
And then you said no.
No.
And then I said, sorry, such short notice.
Right.
That's not Bret Michaels, because he sent me a picture of this guy right here.
John.
Who, listen, he's single, just so you guys know.
Great guy. Look, John.
He's pretty cute.
And I'm wearing his shirt today.
So he is single, everybody.
But he's a good roofer.
So wait, I said, that's not Bret Michaels. Right. Why do you have his pictures in your phone? Creepy. Gotta go. I'll call you when I get there.
I thought she was drinking
to Vegas. Bye. Right. He's leaving on the midnight train to Georgia. And then he said, not like he didn't even respond.
Like, go for Bret Michaels like last night. The Pips. With the Pips. Who are the Pips anyway? I mean, what is a Pip? I feel like she had.
They were her backup singers.
No, I thought she had acne problems.
No, she did not.
I did.
So, like, he didn't even care. Didn't
no, I didn't
even care.
And John says, "Oh, Bret Michaels shouldn't be doing that." And I reached out to Haley and I says, "My wife just got invited for Bret Michaels."
Not.
No, I did. And this is going. She just saying, her husband just saying, and she said, "I says she got invited by Bret Michaels." She says,
Bret Michaels.
And she looked at me and says, "You know what Bret Michaels is?" No. He's a nice girl, but but whatever. So anyway, I gotta go now. I got things to do. Maybe I'll be back.
Sharon
later.
says hi.
If anybody's coming in, I'll be back.
Tracy says hi.
Oh, Tracy's here. Hi, Tracy.
Yep, everybody's saying hi. Maria, hi Maria. Nine Angels. Try the new Trader Joe's pretzels. I think that's.
Yeah, but if you go to Trader Joe's, you got to trade something in.
I mean, you don't.
You can't pay money at Trader Joe's. You gotta barter. That's what they call it, Trader Joe's. Do you know why they call it?
It's not 1923.
Yeah, but that's where the name Trader Joe's came up. You traded something.
How do you know that? You're such
I'm not.
a liar.
Ask who just said that, Maria? Somebody just said that.
Nobody said that.
Trader Joe's was initially done when you gave something. That's how people.
Yes, that is called the bartering system. However, I don't know if that's what Trader Joe's is.
Well, I think the Pilgrims got turkey. They didn't kill it. The Indians gave them the turkey.
But they had to kill it first. Someone.
Yeah, the Indians did. And they gave it to the Pilgrims.
How do you know the Indians? No, because they were mad at each other.
And then the Indians didn't want the Pilgrims overtaking the land.
That's what I'm saying.
So they gave them a peace pipe.
Give them a turkey.
Full of hash and marijuana.
They didn't say, "Hey, here's a turkey.
Anyway,
let's be friends." They didn't say that.
Bye.
They said, "I'm going to take your turkey, and I want you out. So you just get out. There's no bartering." To go over there. Can you bring me another one of these? It's gonna be me. If I could turn back time. Peter Baker went to go see Journey 4 days ago. It was awesome. Of course it was awesome. It's Journey. I don't want to say duh, but like, come on. Of course it was great. Let me finish my Market Basket story. So I literally do have a friend at the prepared food / meat counter at Market Basket in Warwick. See, I dropped the W because I'm from Rhode Island. In Warwick, Rhode Island, my friend at the meat prepared food counter, Steve, suggested I get the chicken cordon bleu, which I did. Then he says, you have to go to aisle 2 and get better than bouillon. And I'm like, what is that? He said, I told you about that last time. I said, no, you didn't. So he said, okay, so let's discuss. So they have all different flavors. It's like in a jar this big. He said, once you have this, you will never, ever use regular chicken broth again. So I'm like, oh, I'm in. Let's go. So I did. I went over. They had like lobster flavor, all kinds of flavors. So I got the roasted garlic because I love garlic. I love smelling like a clove of garlic. It's just something that makes me happy. So I got it. And tonight I took out the chicken cordon bleu and I put the better than bouillon or roasted garlic on top and I baked it for an hour. And then I made, because Market Basket, do not interrupt me because I'm in a train, like I'm on a choo-choo food train. Oh, thank you. They also have these, buy zucchini. I don't want to call them strips, but they look like zucchini spaghetti. So this is the 3rd week in a row I've bought the zucchini spaghetti. So good. So good. All you literally do is take out as much as you want of the container and you put a little bit of olive oil. You scooch all around, get all the noodles full of olive oil, and then you bake it at 350 for like 20 minutes. Like, I can't. It's so flipping good. So I made that with the chicken cordon bleu with the better than bouillon roasted garlic on top. Mwah. Can I just tell you, I'm going to give Steve a hug. when I see him next week, because I will see him, because I just buy his food. Like, it's just better for him to cook for me. And then I just throw it in the oven. And he literally said to me, I take pride in what I do. And I said, I know you do, Steve. That's why I come back here and buy all your food, because I don't have to do it anymore. Steve does it for me. So if you live anywhere in the vicinity of Rhode Island, Warwick, Rhode Island, go to the Market Basket on Route 2. Tell Steve I sent you and buy his food. It's like, I can't. I just cannot. Like, the chicken cordon bleu tonight, to die for. And now I spit. So I burped, and now I just salivated. So I can't. Like, I can, and I did. I ate the whole thing. Like, oh, maybe I'll just eat half, save some for tomorrow. Oh, hell no. I ate the whole thing, and I don't care. And then I was gonna have ice cream, and I decided against that. I said, "You know what? I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna have the ice cream. I'm gonna just I'm just gonna rein it in, girl." I had zucchini spaghetti noodles and the whole chicken cordon bleu, which was so good. I can't. And I did. It was good. Anywho, let's see what's going on here. So let's see. 9 Angels. I love talking food. It's so fun. I love eating it. I love eating food. It is just, and guys, can I just tell you, as much as I love TikTok, here we go again. I know the food videos always come up now because I watch them all, but they give you the best, quickest recipes and the desserts. I can't, like, there's this girl, what's her name? Melissa somebody. She's wicked famous. I don't know. She's got like 500 quadrillion followers on TikTok, and she's literally this big and eats all of her food in front of you. And I'm like, you must do something after. You don't swallow. There's no way, because there's no way. She's making cakes in crock pots with chocolate, cherries, whipped cream. No way. And she's doing this like 5 times a day. No, sorry. I look at whipped cream and I gain 5 pounds. Do you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what's going on. So Deej said, I bet, Peter, I'm looking forward to the 50th Steve Perry, or I will not go. Oh my gosh, I had to pick that comment to read. You have to go. You have to go. We're all going. We're all going to the 50th anniversary tour. We have to. And Tracy said, we call them zoodles. Oh, I like that name. That's the cutest name on the planet. Candy said, zucchini spirals. Yes. So good. I'm in love, literally. And then Deej said, because if Steve sings anywhere, I will be there. You and 500 million other people on the planet. Like, I don't think we'd be able to get in. And Peter said, oh, yeah, for sure. And then Deej said, don't think we have market baskets in the Midwest, but you make it sound like the best grocery experience. I'm telling you, I have never had a grocery experience like I have now at Marquet Basquet. I love it. I cannot say enough good things about it. And 9 Angels, I don't know if you're asking me what state I'm in. I'm in Rhode Island, not Long Island. She's talking to Peter and Deej. See, why did I even answer? I'm sorry. I jumped in like the kid on the schoolyard that nobody wants to talk to. So I'm sorry. I'm not from anywhere. Gail said, I'm going to have to go to RI and hang out with you so we can cook and eat good food. I love food, which is why I cannot lose weight. I love food. Oh, see, everybody's saying where they're from. That's so cute. Hi, Jenny. Jenny, I got your number. I need to make you mine. Jenny, don't change your number. Everybody now. 8675309. I'm so goofy. Teach said, Kiki, I said, Steve Perry, there or not, I will go. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Kathy said, Boston and Toto should tour with Journey for the 50th. I don't know about Boston. I don't know. Peter said, his sister's in Rhode Island right now. Stop. Tell her to go to the flea market tomorrow at the Summit General Store, because I'll be there. Al will be there. Candy said, I'm in the west coast of Florida and between Palm Harbor and Clearwater Beach. Doesn't that sound heavenly? That sounds very sandy and lovely and blue waterish. Okay. Eunice, what's going on, girl? Look at everybody saying where they're from. Southwest Louisiana, Arizona, Mhm, mhm. And Linda said, "Kiki canta tao Linda." Hi, Linda. Hola, Linda. I could feel my, underarm waddling when I did that. I hate that. I hate that. I wish I could I try so hard, and I can't. It just doesn't go away. I don't know. I do these things every flipping night. I swear, I don't even know how I have an elbow. It just like it's constant. I feel like the Tin Man. And now it's got to go put oil in my elbow, and it just doesn't it just doesn't go away. It's so stupid. But and Gail's in Brandon, Florida. Kathy's in Arlington, Texas. Okay, I got through that. That's so fun. Should we do some classic rock raw? I'm thinking. Oh, wait a minute. Now Mark isn't here, so I'm guessing he's busy. But Mark also sent me this book. Prosecco is good for you. Of course it is. I think it should be one of the 5 food groups. Maybe it is. We'll make it 6. So I told him I would read a couple of things from the book this evening. So here we go. Prosecco is for life, not just for Christmas. That makes sense. And then we'll turn the page and we'll do that. Whether your glass is half empty or half full, there is always room for more Prosecco. I love this book. One more. Tonight's forecast is 99% chance of Prosecco. Cheeseville. I love it. I love anything cheesy. I do. I just, I love it. I just love Cheeseville. Mark is at Camden Yards. Where is Camden? All right, let's look that up because I don't know where that is. Scott and Mark are buddies now. Like, how cute is that? How cute is that? I love it. Oh, look at. All right, can you just see what's on my phone? Like, is that not even funny? He just popped right up there. Like, is that? Yeah, he's so cute. Hi, Steve. Hello, cutie. He's so cute. All right, let's see. I'm not gonna look at the chat. I'm just gonna look it up myself because I love Google. Google is my friend. Camden, yeah, Baltimore. Duh, that's where he lives. Oh my gosh. Oriole Park at Camden Yards. So he's working the game. So this is where Mark is right. This is what Mark's doing. Oh, darn it. It went away. Oh, it's like a slideshow. I don't like that. Let's just do this. Let's do images. So Mark is right there. Isn't that cute? Can you see it? And all right, Kathy said Mark was at a game. I am now Facebook friends with him. You guys are so funny. I love it. Baseball tonight. And remember, guys, we got a big basketball playoff thing going on. NBA, Eastern and Western Conference. Do I sound like I know what I'm talking about with sports? I know nothing. I know absolutely nothing. I know things because I need to know them. I have to know them. It is part of what I do. So, yep, we've got the Eastern and Western Conference starting this weekend. Yep. And the Celtics playoffs are happening this coming week. Hi, Celtics. Love them. I don't watch them, but we went to a Celtics game once and I had a fun time. I had popcorn and I think I got a sausage. I think so. And I enjoyed the sausage and probably had a beer. I mean, what do you do when you're in Boston? You have to go see a Celtics game. And I think we had really good seats. I took my boys when they were much younger and they were all like, "Yeah, girl, I got a cool mom." But they forget these things. You know what I'm saying? Like we all forget. We all forget what mom used to do. And I took them to a couple of Red Sox games. We forget. No, they probably remember. They just don't talk about it. Jenny said, "How about them Reds?" I don't even know who they are. They're like the Cardinals, right? Is that what you're talking about? Right. Deej said, "I'm not into baseball too much, but I do love the Royals and the Chiefs." Ranger, has Steve Perry gone to any Giants games? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen anything. Kathy said we have the Rangers. So I think I should do some classic rock news because I wrote it. I mean, for crying out loud. Took me 3 days. Am I whining? Sorry. I don't mean to. I'm gonna have a little sippy before I get into it. But there's like a lot of stuff. You guys are funny. You hear that? Right. The geese are going to sleep now. They're so loud all night long. They literally take a nap for about 20 minutes, and then they're up all night just squawking. I don't know what they're yelling at. Like, they're yelling. I think they're Italian geese. I don't know. I'm Italian. I came from an Italian family. We just yelled all the time. Okay, so, and I don't have Al here to do it, but everything's clinking. Hear that? All right, good. So I'll be Al. Ready? This is what he would do. And here is your classic rock on this Friday, April 29th, 2022. That was Al. So I just want to say thank you to Media Mark, who sent me a couple of really cool things this week to talk about. And I think that this thing that I'm going to talk about is really cool. Foreigner performed a 3-week residency at the Venetian in Las Vegas, and they got together with the Red Cross and raised over $100,000 to support Ukrainian relief efforts. Now, if a fan donated $1,000 or more, Foreigner had signed guitars and other cool things to help the guys reach their goal. So if you were a fan who donated more than $1,000, you got something really cool signed from the band. And I absolutely love that. Mick Jones said, while we face our own ongoing struggles at home, I am thrilled at the opportunity to work with the American Red Cross. I'm doing our part for the relief efforts. Now, I could think of nothing more American than a gesture of such brotherly love to those who are feeling so displaced and alone in this world right now. Pink Floyd came together and released new music to help support what is happening as well. And this was Pink Floyd's first single since 1994. And David Gilmour said he was inspired by Andrei Kilvinyuk. Hopefully I said that correctly. He left his band Boomboxes. I've never heard of them, so I apologize. But he left his band Boombox. They were going on a U.S. tour, and he left them in order to fight alongside the Ukrainian army. Now, David Gilmour's daughter-in-law is from the Ukraine, so he has that connection as well. And I believe his grandchildren, of course, are half Ukrainian. Now, other rockers who have helped include Devo, the Whippet guys. They're donating their licensing revenue from the month of April to organizations who are helping with the Ukrainian plight. And Metallica, these guys are great. I mean, they are continuously giving back. They donated $500,000 to World Central Kitchen, who serves meals to Ukrainian refugees. So our rockers are definitely stepping up and using their resources and talents to help a country in need, which is amazing. So kudos to all of the rockers that we know and love who are helping our friends overseas. And they need it right now. So imagine buying, I found this story quite interesting. Wait, before I go on, I got to tell you guys, I don't know, whoever has Netflix, a new documentary just came out about Marilyn Monroe. I know, but when I saw the thing go across the screen, like Marilyn Monroe, like who is talking about her right now? Love her, fascinated by her story. But really cool documentary on there. I had no idea that they reopened her case in 1982 because they questioned if she committed suicide or it was a murder. Yeah, I didn't know that. So the gentleman who did all of the research, he put this documentary together. Very interesting. If you loved Marilyn Monroe, go and watch that. It was really good. I won't tell you what the end result was, but it was pretty cool. So getting back to Classic Rock Raw, imagine buying really a sweet brand new car that you had to put in a reservation for. I don't do that. I wish I could. Someday I will. Someday I'll be able to put a reservation in for a car. Like who can do that? Well, Paul Stanley can. Because you know why? Because he's Paul Stanley and he's rich. So imagine doing that. And then as soon as you got it, you're like, you know what? I'm going to sell it. I'm going to put it on auction. What? Well, that is exactly what Paul Stanley of Kiss did. Paul Stanley loves a good Corvette. He really does. He bought his first one in 1977. So when he saw the 2022 C8 convertible announcement, he said, I want to rock and roll all night in my brand new Corvette. So he put in his ticket. I don't know. It sounds like a Willy Wonka thing. I got the golden ticket. I can get my Corvette here. Here's my ticket. Give me my Corvette for my ticket. General Motors knew that Paul put his hand up to say, yeah, I want one. And they made sure he got the first car to roll off the production line. Shut up. Like, imagine being that famous. We're going to give the first Corvette to Paul Stanley. You're going to get the first one. Like, I know. Like, it's just so cool. How cool is that? Like, I got to say, who was it? I think it was Nicolas Cage recently came out and said, "You know what? Fame is not what you think it is." And I get that. No, I don't, because I'm not famous or anything, but I understand what he's kind of saying. However, like when you have that kind of fame and then they're handing you over cars, like that doesn't suck. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. It's a good day. It's a good day to be famous. And I'm just curious, who else got a car with the VIN number 001? The only person I could think of is Elvis or maybe Jay Leno, because Jay Leno loves his cars too. I mean, a lot of guys love their cars. But who has a car with the VIN number 001? I don't know. And Jenny, I know how you feel about Elvis. I love Elvis. I just absolutely I adore him. I do. I do. Ain't nothing but a hound dog. Anyway, the reason that Paul is not keeping the car, he said, I want to make it available to somebody who might be able to get more out of it, whether it's to add to a collection or to drive it. I'd drive it. I would drive the car, drive it around going, I'm in Paul Stanley's car. This was Paul Stanley's car. And here I am, tootin', going to Market Basket, getting my stuffed peppers and chicken cordon bleu. That would be me. It's gonna be me. I am telling you, it would be me. I don't care. I would tell everyone. I would probably even go as far to go to Dollar Tree and write out a poster board saying, this was Paul Stanley's car and now it's mine. I would totally do. I would be that girl. So would be that girl. Maybe I'd even get a t-shirt made and some stickers and hand them out to people and say, this was Paul Stanley's car. I have it. It's mine, not yours. No, I wouldn't do that. No. I would not do that. I would not go over that line, but I would tell people it was mine and it used to be Paul. I swear to you. So when Michelle and I started doing the New York City for the Day thing at Christmas time, like about 5 or 6 years ago, I swear, Paul Stanley was in front of me because we're so goofy. I can't even really. Like we're teenagers, but we would like to go into the nice hotels to go to the bathroom to see how the bathrooms were. I know, but if you have to go, why not go into a nice hotel? And a lot of hotels don't even let you anymore. They're like, "Are you a guest? Let me see your key. Let me see your license and registration." They don't even let you in anymore, which is so not fun. But 5 or 6 years ago, they did let you. And I swear to you, there was a Christmas party going on, and he looked at me, and I looked at him, and I'm like, I think that's Paul Stanley. I'm pretty sure it was. I couldn't do anything. What was I gonna do? My daughter was there. She was like 16. No, she was older than that because she's 30. My God, my daughter's 30. When did that happen? So I swear, potential Paul Stanley sighting. And who would think that now I'd be talking about him auctioning his car off? Anyway, Paul's going to auction it because he wants someone else to have it, and that's really cool, but he's gonna get paid for it, and it's going to the Barrett-Jackson auction, which our friend John Iverson, I don't know if he's still here, but he's gone to those auctions. He said they're really crazy. They're really fun. I've never been to one, but he said the amount of money that cars go for, it's probably worth just going to see what people are paying for these collectible cars. So the Barrett-Jackson auction that Paul's car is going to be at will be in Vegas from June 30th through July 2nd. Great way to celebrate your July 4th. Just go buy Paul Stanley's car. Celebrate. Good times. Come on. Cool in the gang. Let's celebrate. I love them. Gosh. Like, did you not? All I can think of is roller skating to Kool and the Gang, like every Sunday from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. My father would be so mad, pick me up, like, let's go. I'm like, but that boy was going to skate with me. Let's go get in the car. Like, he was so mad. I don't blame him. I'm like, why did he allow me to do these things? But he was a good guy. Anyway, I miss you, Dad. Anyway, you will not only get this wicked, awesomely beautiful car, it is stunning, by the way. Of course it is. It has the VIN number of 001. How could it not be pretty? But you will also get Paul's signature guitar, the Ibanez PS120, with his autographed signature. So when you're driving around with the top down, you could be playing Paul's guitar, and you can have your Dollar Tree billboard in the back saying, I'm driving Paul Stanley's car that he used to own, but it's now mine. And I'm strumming on his guitar while my self-driving car drives me to Market Basket so I can get a stuffed pepper and chicken cordon bleu. And I would probably have a hat on and sunglasses, and Mark would be my bodyguard because you don't want people touching the car. So I would need to hire someone to stand at it while I'm inside Market Basket so nobody touches the car, because I will have that poster and everything. Everybody will know. I don't want them touching it. So it's a convertible as well. So I'm thinking it's not like your typical. Remember the convertibles? Well, the old ones, they probably still have. I don't know. Like, I'm so out of the convertible loop. But how I remember a convertible is you pull the latches at the top inside the front of the car, and then you unclick something, and then you press a button, and then it goes. I don't think this does that. I'm thinking this is like, Alexa, take the top down. It's probably one of those. Alexa, make the top disappear. It's probably wicked technological, but who knows? So there will be no reserve on this car, which means they can start the auction at a penny if they wanted to. They could. So if it sells for $500, lucky you, but it's not going to. It's just not. No. It's totally not happening. Now, the most expensive Corvette ever sold at auction was a 1967 Chevy Corvette L88 Coupe, and in 2014, it sold for $3.85 million. It's a lot of flipping money for an old car. It's a big market. I mean, flipping houses or flipping cars. I'd rather flip a car, to be quite honest. You don't have to deal with people. Like, you just deal with a car. Car doesn't talk back to you. Car doesn't say, "Oh, I'm not paying my rent this month." Like, then you say, "Good, I'm not putting an engine in you." So there's just a lot of positive variables there to flipping cars. I would think so. Now, there are only 20 of these cars that sold for 3.85 million to be in existence. So it's very rare. And at number two, the number two highest car to sell was a 1967 Chevy Corvette L88, another L88. And it sold for 3.4 million. However, a few months after that car was sold for that amount of money at auction, it got into a car accident. Stop it. So, bummer for that. How much will Paul's Corvette sell for? I couldn't find any estimates or anything. I mean, it's hard to say, but my number in my head for some weird reason is 750,000. I don't know. I don't think it'll go for a million. I mean, who knows? All of these, I mean, the markets for different types of collectibles are really crazy right now. But I don't know. I don't know if it'll go for a million. I don't think so. I don't feel a million. I feel 750. I think that's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a few houses for some people. So I don't think that would be bad, really. Now, there is somebody who is already interested in the car, Nashville promoter Mike Leffingwell. He's going to bid on Paul's car because he loves everything Kiss, and having the convertible would put a cherry on top for all of his other Kiss merch. And he's got a lot of it, I guess. So Paul also let everyone know his thoughts about Elon Musk's bid to buy Twitter. And Paul tweeted, because we know Paul is very open-minded. And Paul said, "I may be missing something. Please tell me. Rather than funding a personal acquisition, wouldn't our world be better advanced by using far less than $44 billion to eradicate world hunger or cure cancer. So Elon did respond, not directly to Paul. He responded to pretty much the masses in a tweet because everybody's asking him the same question. And his response was directed to the World Food Program. And he said if they could tell him how the money that he has would solve world hunger, he would sell Tesla stock right now and he would solve world hunger. Now, Twitter has agreed to the buyout, and if Musk backs out of the deal, Twitter still gets a payout of $1 billion. So here's my thing. Like, if I owned Twitter, I would say, don't take it. We still get $1 billion. You don't buy it, and we still get $1 billion. I mean, like, what? That is the best deal ever. So, yeah. So if you want to buy Paul Stanley's car, go for it, kids. That's what I say. I say go for it. And Deej said, I think free speech is valuable. Boy, is it ever. But you can't really say anything. Can't really. I mean, you can, but you can't. And let's see. So, hey, Kathy, what's going on? Hopefully you sent me more cards. And Gail said, oops, Kiki made my Alexa turn on. Alexa keeps asking, what do I want? I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. So I apologize in advance, but I kind of in the back of my mind said, whose Alexa am I going to turn on? And I won't say, shh, so. So I didn't say the full name. I'm sorry. That's so funny. And Deej said, I love my Nissan truck. Yeah, I mean, I have mixed feelings about my 2009 Kia Rio, Kathy said. Who owns these cars? Really rich people own these cars, and really wealthy people buy and sell these cars. I mean, the market, I do. I think there's a better market. It's like, because it's not talked about. You really don't hear people talking about the car selling market, do you? No. Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? I'm not hot, but I'm just thinking. Pussycat Dolls. I don't know why. These songs just pop into my head, and it just, ask Al. He goes, can you stop referencing songs every time you answer a question? I can't help it. It's in my head. But yeah, I do. I think it's a better market than house flipping. Who wants to do that right now? Oh my gosh, scary. Scary. I'm scared. And Kathy said, I just told my mobile mechanic. I love that. Forget me getting a Toyota Corolla. I will just drive for Paul Stanley's Corvette. You really should. He has not said anything. You really should just try to get his Corvette. And it is going to be interesting how much it sells for. Let's see how close I am or if I'm under budget. I mean, if someone really wants the car because it was Paul Stanley's for a moment, they're going to pay whatever they're going to pay. You know, just like, oh my gosh, there's this woman on eBay. She sells on eBay, but she's a big YouTuber as well. She's called the Nurse Flipper. If you're into all that, she literally quit her job. I talk about her all the time. Al's like, stop. But she quit her job as a nurse to sell stuff on eBay. Like, how great is that? Good for her. And she does all these videos about, what sells for big amounts of money. And I just watched a video the other day on teapots and teacups. And it's just, it is insane. Like, somebody will pay $20,000 for a teapot. I wouldn't put water and heat that on the stove. Like, I'm not doing that if I'm spending $20,000 on a teapot. I'm not doing it. I'm not even going to drink out of that teacup if I spend $20,000 on a teacup. And some of the teacups that sell for thousands of dollars are like this big. I can't understand it. But, when you like collectible stuff and you got to have that thing, you're going to pay for it. So the car's going to go for really good money. I just can't. That's the number I came up with. What do you guys think? I don't know. You guys are funny. Kathy said, I thought Steve Perry's Mercedes he donated would have sold for more. I did too. Let's talk about that for a second. We're going to talk about Steve in a few minutes. Look how full my hair is tonight. Sometimes Do you ladies find this too? Maybe some of you guys have long hair. I don't know. But oh my God, a Pontiac Firebird. I never had that. Hi, Chris. Never ever had one of those. Fun. I always admired people with Firebirds. I did. Like, my God, that's the coolest car. Had the thing on the front of the hood. Sweet. And I really loved the pimp cars. But you know what? Here's the thing. Call them pimp cars now. Didn't call them pimp cars when I was 16 because I didn't know what a pimp was. I was so stupid. I was so dumb. Like, so naive. It's not even funny. I mean, I would watch movies like Ferris Bueller's Day Off and, oh my gosh, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I watch it now and go, my God, like, I had no idea. Like, I'm not kidding you. I was dumb. Eunice said 800,000. Peter said his car went for like 52,000, I think, if I'm pretty close. And Eunice said Steve's picture is on with Paul and Jean. News on Steve. Hang on, Eunice. You gotta hang on. So wait a minute. Let's call Sue for a second. Let's see if she answers the phone. Hold on. We're gonna talk to Sue, okay? Because she's just so fun. She's probably freaking out right now. She's in her pajamas and she's like, I hope nobody can see me. Watch. That's what she's gonna say. I hope nobody can see me. I'm smiling. Let's see if she answers.
Hey, how's it going?
Say hi to Kiki Nation.
Hey, Kiki Nation.
Are you in your pajamas?
Almost.
Do you see what I'm saying? I knew it. Well, all right. So you're not really in your pajamas.
Sweatpants on.
Oh, all right. Well, that counts. I mean, that's my pajamas.
Right.
Yeah. So what are you bringing to the flea market tomorrow, Sue?
Handbags,
Oh.
jeans, housewares, mirror.
Ooh.
Lamp, all kind of good stuff.
And let me just tell you guys. So Sue will bring 5 items and she'll make more money than me. And I have like a trailer full. So it's just, yeah, that I'm Sanford and Son. She is like queen designer. So yeah. Are you excited?
I totally am.
Good. We going to make money, Sue?
Festivities start at 7.
Oh, yes, dear. Yeah. Well, did you already bring stuff over there or do you need me to pick you up?
Actually, John dropped a lot of the goods off.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to do one cell sweep tonight and get some more goods. And I'll be ready in the morning.
All right. So I'll just see you there.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. Listen, you got to be there early, girl.
I'll be there super early, like 6-ish.
Yeah, because we're gonna look at other people's stuff.
All right, awesome.
We're so sick in the head.
I love it.
Sue, are we sick in the head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a good way.
In a good way. Yeah, we're not bad people.
No, not at all.
All
At all.
All right, Sue, get your ones out, honey.
I am, babe.
All right, darling. See you in the morning.
All right, honey.
All right, bye. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Well, all right. She wasn't exactly in her pajamas, but she was close. She's close. We got her on the line of teetering onto getting into the pajamas. Jenny said 6. Holy crap! Listen, here's the thing. When we go yard sailing on Saturdays, we are out the door at 5:30, and I am not kidding you. It is a battlefield out there. Like we literally have to. We don't push people. We do not. We are not those women. But it's rough. There's a lot of competition in yard sale world here in the state of Rhode Island. I mean, like, people are bananas. So we are out early. The early bird does get the worm. However, we'll just step it back a minute. We have been out later. There's one hair. Sorry. I don't want to lose it. Did I take it out? Did I pull out on my head? I don't want to lose one. And we have been to places a little bit on the later side. Oh, it's sticking. It's right there. And we've gotten good stuff. But the early bird does catch the worm, darling. No question. Oh my gosh, I love it. So Peter said 6 in the morning, yes. 6 a.m. Actually, I will be. So Al's leaving at 4:30. I'll probably leave at 6. And 9 Angel said, that's too early. That's early for a Saturday, 3 a.m. in Cali. but I'm not in Cali. How good is that for me? Not for you. For me, I'm out there hustling, 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 hustling. What did I sell on eBay today? A pair of skinny girl, what do you call them? Shapers. Do you see what I'm saying? And what else did I sell? I sold a jacket. So it's all about the hustle, kids. You if it's not tied down, honey, I'm selling it. It's so bad. It's so wrong, but not really. I get some great stuff. I gotta tell you, like this, my handbag collection. I don't have any Chanel or anything like that. It's like Michael Kors, Coach, but like just nice things that you're just not. I'm not paying $200 or $300. I'm not doing it. I get nice stuff. Peter said I sell Lego sets. Oh my gosh. So every time we have a yard sale, someone always contacts me the week before the yard sale. Do you have any Legos? I'm like, no, I sold them already. Yep, Legos are huge. It's great. So, all right. So, Peter, I have a question for you. Do you separate them into color or do you just throw them in a bag and sell them by the pound? It is a fun hobby. Because it really is a hobby. It is a definite great side hustle. No question. All right, so I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing that happened a couple weeks ago. So there's a brand new thrift shop. Like I hate giving things away, but it's fine. Like people do whole videos on them and it's fine. Who cares? So I go into the thrift shop and I see this blouse and I pull it out and it was made in Paris. I'm like, oh, I should gotta be worth something. I feel like the Grinch. And I bought it for $20 and it's online for like $250. Let me tell you, that does not happen all the time. However, once in a while, when it happens and it's like a nice quality piece of I love selling clothes. That is my jam. That is my biggest thing that I sell is clothing. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I have some great stuff. But when you see like I just can pick it out and I just like out of racks of clothes, I can just go blink. Oh, look at that. It's a mine now. And it's on eBay. So, yeah. Oh, so you do both. Okay. And Jenny said there's good money in Legos. The little people. Oh my gosh. You find little people, it's all good. And Nine Angel says, I live near Legoland and never been. You should go. Just pretend you're a kid one day and just go. Like, it's just fun. And Jenny said, I have to work tomorrow at 9. They will be lucky if I'm there by 9:30. Like, is that a thing? How do you do that? I have to work at 9, but you know what? I might not get there till 10. I didn't know that was a thing. Good for you. That's funny. So let's move on with more classic rock news because this one is really interesting. Our world is a changing, kids. But anyway, in other Kiss news, Gene Simmons reached out his hand to touch someone. He did. I love Gene. I would love to meet him again someday. I met him when I was, my gosh, I think I was 20. I had on a tube top. I have that picture somewhere. And he was very cute. I mean, there's no question about it. He was adorable, but that was back in 1987, I think, 87. I think so. The Providence Civic Center. And I met Paul too. And the person Gene is reaching his hand out to is Ace Frehley. I really didn't expect this to happen. But Gene has openly invited Ace to take an active part in the End of the Road tour because fans would love it. Of course they would love it. Ace, who turned 71 on April 27th, he looks really good for 71 years old. I did not think he was 71. But Ace got a happy birthday tweet from Gene, which said, the invitations still stand. Jump up on stage with us for encores. The fans would love it. He tweeted that. So, okay, if it's not a full-fledged get your costume on and your boots on and we're going to just tour every city together, Ace and Gene, invite, it's a, hey, come on, say goodbye type of invite, which I guess it's better than no invite at all because Gene was not having it. He really was not. You guys know that. A couple of years ago, he was all about, it's not happening. So I kind of think Ace should have maybe a little bit of a bigger piece than just an encore, but I guess it's better than having no involvement at all. But back in the middle of 2021, Ace said that he would be ready for the reunion if the price was right. So I don't know. Like, is he even going to get? I don't know. Is he going to get paid? If he's going to do every show, I would think so. I mean, you can't like volunteer your time while they're making millions of dollars during this farewell tour. So now remember in 2019, Ace went off like a rocket on Gene on Facebook because of what Gene would say about Ace, saying that Gene's allegations cost Ace millions of dollars in lost revenue. And allegedly, there was an altercation between Gene and Ace's wife, and Ace said that he wanted his old job back and also said that the gloves were off. He was coming after him. So it was a big to-do, and Gene said that at that time, he would love to have Ace and Peter join the tour, but they would never be a part of Kiss again. And here's a new one for you, or maybe not, but it's new for me. I did not know this was a thing. So, and forgive me if I'm chuckling, but I'm sorry. Just sorry. Do you guys know what? All right, I'm sorry. And I'm not offending anyone. I didn't know this was a thing. Do you guys know what a fictosexual is? So I'm just going to wait. I'm going to give it a minute. Mark, hey. Oh, he's working and he's jumping in. Oh, you're so cute. We love you. We love you, Mark, and we love baseball, and it's an American thing. Have a hot dog for us, okay? Go, Mark. Mark McCullough. Hail, Mark. So Deej does not know what a fictosexual is. Does anyone else know? I'll give you another second to just digest that word, fictosexual. Oh, we love you, Mark. I read from your Prosecco book. Wait a minute. Before you leave, I'm going to do one more quote. I did 3 quotes. I'm going to do another one. And I don't know if this is your glass or Kathy's, but we've got matching Prosecco glasses. And I'm utilizing it. So let me pick one for you, Mark. Save water, drink Prosecco. So we're going to, I told you I would have this book handy, and we'll do little quotes from it. And Chris Marie Martin said, I do not know. All right. So a fictosexual is real. It's a thing. What I know, Tracy. A fictosexual. Okay. So this is a fairly new and seemingly growing term, and it refers to anyone who experiences sexual attraction towards fictional characters. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I feel comfortable with that. I'm shivering a little bit even talking about it, but or whose sexuality is influenced by fictional characters. This is a thing. This is real. It's really real. Did I stutter? I get a little nervous. So I bring this up because Akihiko Kondo, a 38-year-old man from Japan, recently married his holographic bride, modeled after a cartoon pop star, Hatsune Miku. So he married a hologram. They had a ceremony and everything. He had a tux on. Miku is huge in Japan, like big time, like Pokemon, it's Miku. Or Bert and Ernie, it's Miku. Mr. Rogers, Miku. Bret Michaels, Miku. He's real though. They're all real. Bert and Ernie were real. I don't care what anybody says. They're real. So I guess Miku's image is on a ton of products, and otaku represents young people obsessed with certain aspects of popular culture. So all of us who want to marry Steve Perry, I cannot marry him because I am married, and that would be illegal where I come from. So I personally cannot partake in that. But anyway, a lot of you can have like a group wedding, and perhaps I could officiate that ceremony for you since I am an officiant, but I don't know who would get the marriage certificate. Like, do I give it to everyone or do I do a blanket certificate? So I guess you could do that if you wanted to, but I'll take care of the ceremony details. I just don't know if it's real. But I guess it could be because anything is real right now. Back to Akihiko, Gene Simmons saw the article in the New York Times about the marriage and said that it doesn't matter if you understand the relationship. It only matters if this otaku man is happy. Otaku is a person who is a manga and tech fan. Good luck to him. So that's what Gene said. He took that stance of, you know what? It doesn't matter. Good for him. Rock on, bro. But I'm sorry. I think that's going over the line. I just, I'm pretty open-minded. I really am. But that's like me saying, I'm going to marry this flip and flarp because I'm really attracted to it. Like I think it's soft and I love the way the plastic feels. So I think I'm in love with it. And I'm going to engage in a ceremony with it. No. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. I'm married to a man. I'm married to Al. I could be married to a woman, but I'm not. I'm married to Al. But I'm all about it. I'm all about whatever. But marrying an inanimate object, I just don't know if that could be or should be a thing because they can't talk to you. So it's like if you're making dinner, just say. So I made my chicken cordon bleu and I made it for me and I made it for my flip and flarp. Well, the flip and flarp can't eat the chicken cordon bleu because it's flip and flarp. So then I will have to eat the chicken cordon bleu and then I will get fat. So what is the point? Just make one meal? Is that what you're going to say to me? Like, just don't make 2 meals then. Just make 1. But I don't want to. I want to have a relationship with the flip and flarp. I want the flip and flarp to like talk to me and maybe do things together. I can't. Let's go to the flea market. No response. Like they're not saying anything. And look, I'm calling it a there. I don't even know what it is. So I don't know if you guys are all into fictosexuality things. I guess, whatever. I just think that our society is really going to the dark side. I'm sorry. I You can't marry a doll. Like you just can't. And the fact that this is being allowed, I'm sorry. I just think that okay, I'm going to identify as a cat then. And I've been saying this for a long time. Kiki the cat. Meow. And I've been threatening that actually to my family. I'm just going to identify as a cat and they would have to respect my wishes. I'm not doing that. I'm not going in the litter box and I'm not eating from a bowl on the floor. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not doing it. When this stuff comes up, you just can't ignore it. You just have to. I read that though and I'm like, wow, okay. But okay. So are you guys into it or so stop Kiki, you're making too much sense in a world that's become nonsensical. I know there may be someone who says, "Listen, I'm a fictosexual," and you know what? I guess okay if it makes you happy, but how can you be happy if you have no relationship with the person you're in a relationship with? I love you. Look at the response I'm getting. Nothing. I'm not getting anything. Because it's a tissue. Like I can't get anything from that. So Tracy said, "Do we really have so little to do that we have to stoop to ridiculous stuff like this? And who even decided that was a thing? Some people's children." I don't know. But someone made up that term and it is a thing and there was a real ceremony. That's the bothersome thing. And the whole metaverse and all of that. And Al, that's not a thing. It is a thing, clearly. I mean, it is real, the metaverse. I mean, people are clearly living in another land in a virtual reality. I don't know. Michelle made me watch some movie. I couldn't even get through the first 10 minutes of it. It was too weird for me. But it's probably where our world is headed. I don't know if she was listening, she would text me the name of that movie. I don't remember it, but it's on Netflix. And I literally couldn't watch it because they just showed people all together on top of each other in little teeny tiny containers and with virtual reality glasses on. And really that's probably where everything is going to end up. But I like relationships. I like people. Most people. And I like having human contact. I just do. So I don't know, marrying fictitious things now we're seeing it all, people. Like we are just and we get to witness this, which is even more scary. So Chris Marie said, "That's just crazy. I heard about someone marrying an animal." I mean, come on, like really? That just should not. Uh, Kathy said, "I'm making sandwiches for work and listening." I'm sorry you're making a sandwich while you're listening to this. Hopefully, it's a good sandwich. I don't know. Hi Maria, what's going on? Yeah. So that's how I feel. I just think that more human contact is needed. You know, I mean, let's face it, we go to our grocery stores now, they want us to use, and that's why I like Market Basket because there are people there cashing you out. There are some other supermarkets, they want you to use the automated system. They want you to bag your own groceries, which I have no problem with. Don't get me wrong. But I like to talk to the cashier. Hey, you having a good day? Thank you so much. That human contact, man, that goes a long way. And that is what keeps us alive and sane. You know what I mean? But now if we're going to go marrying pens because it's really attractive, like I'm really attracted to this pen. It's hot. No, it's not. It's a pen. God's sakes. And Deej said, We've gotten so far away from communicating. I miss the old days and letter writing. Sorry. This is why I still do this. I'm not even kidding you because I feel like, and this might be a good takeaway for the day, writing things down. I really believe, and I'm not saying my brain is fresh. I'm not saying that at all because it's probably stale. But I think if I didn't do this, it wouldn't be as fresh as it is, which is, we're talking on the freshness scale of 1 to 10, maybe 6. So I think writing things down still has a valid purpose. I'm always going to Dollar Tree buying the 10-pack of pens for $1.25 now. Please, it's not $1 anymore. It's $1.25 store plus tax, $1.37. So I think that writing things down, and I got the nicest thank you note from one of my family members yesterday. So beautifully written. And I'm like, you know what? This is what it's all about. Writing things down, putting your thoughts on paper, sending it in the mail, putting a stamp on an envelope. It's all good stuff. I love it. Candy said I couldn't imagine going to a mannequin wedding. Like, all right, so just say you're invited to one. Like, all right, A, would you go? B, what do you give as a gift? Like, how do you express your congratulations at a mannequin wedding? I don't know. And Deej said, I noticed Kiki, only my brother still writes. Well, I think we should all still write. I really do. I think that writing things down, not typing onto a computer, because you know what? When I started doing this whole thing, my gosh, I started this in 2017, believe it or not. Been around a long time. But I was typing things on the computer and then printing them out. And I'm like, you know what? I like writing things down. It just makes me retain things better. You see me reading off the notebook, but I don't know, like the information just kind of seeps better into the brain, I think. When you're reading about it, then you're writing it, and then you're talking about it. I love it. I used to love talking on the phone, and a lot of people do not like talking on the phone. Like, see, Michelle, she is such a texter. And my family member, it's so funny, who wrote me the thank you card yesterday, she's a texter as well, and she released a book. But she loves to text rather than talk on the phone. So even people in our generation have gotten away from talking on the phone. Like, Michelle will start texting me, and then I text her, and I'm like, I gotta call you because I need to have a conversation with you. You guys know what I'm talking about. And Chris said, I still do paper cards and notes. It means so much more, I feel. I do too. I really agree with you. I mean, granted, it's still nice when someone acknowledges, like they say thank you, even if it is in an email or a text or whatever. Because I think what I've learned over the past several years is that you have to learn to adjust to changing times, right? It's hard. I think if I was 80, I might have a little bit of a higher difficulty level adjusting to these types of changes. But I think we're all in a really good space that we can adjust to the changes that are happening around us, and we can accept and learn to adapt to how people like to do their things, you know? Just like I know Michelle loves to text, so I text her. But sometimes I literally do have to call her because I'm like, I can't. That's just way too much information for me to text back to you. And I just want to talk to you. Like, I love her. So I do get it. I do. And that's why I think that our generation is in a real sweet spot because we can adapt, we can change. Listen, we just got through the craziest times of our world that we have known. Of course, there are crazy times decades ago, but we weren't here. And we learned to adjust and adapt and get through it. So we can. We can. I just think we have to, you know, get on our skateboards. Remember those? I loved my yellow skateboard. And my hill, I'm a little side street in Providence, Rhode Island. It was not a big hill, but I thought it was the biggest hill in the world. And I thought I was a superhero, that I could go from the top of the hill down to the bottom of the hill on the skateboard and go and like go side to side. I did. Thought it was the coolest thing. Eunice said, I love to do cards. And Peter said, I don't like texting either. But some people our age really are all about it. They don't want to talk, they want to text. And it's fine. And Deej said, I honestly hate texting. Right? It's true. And Gail said, at some point you have to say, okay, I'm done and no. And that's true too. It's a changing world. And we're all here to experience it. So very, very interesting times ahead, I think. That's why we're here on Friday nights. Just kind of have fun and, kick back a little bit and have me talk about someone marrying a hologram. I could not believe it. I'm like, this is not real. It's real. It's real. It was in the New York Times, for God's sakes. Gene Simmons is acknowledging the marriage. That's really good. Okay. So I guess now it's that time. It's that time. And I can actually talk about Steve Perry again, which is quite fulfilling because, guys, it doesn't happen all the time. Like we're in a Steve Perry glut right now. It's a good glut, but we're in a Steve Perry journey, momentous news time that there's always something to say. And I'm happy about that because you guys are like, you just want me to talk about Steve Perry and Journey. And I love to, don't get me wrong, but sometimes there just isn't anything to talk. Like there's always something all right, I could talk about them in 1975. I could talk about them in 1983. I could just pick out things and just pick a song and just dissect it and do that. But we like the meaty news. You know what I'm saying? We do. And but this is important. I mean, Kathy wants to know, would Steve Perry know we were group married to him? Here's the thing. Our friend Mary Mendoza dedicated a bench to Steve Perry in Hanford, by the way, and he didn't show up. I kind of think he should go sit on that bench, take a picture, and say thank you to this Addicted to Steve Perry fan group for erecting a bench for me. At least say something. At least, like, he got a bench. These people traveled across listen, I love Steve Perry. Don't get me wrong. Okay, so I'm on a glass and a half of prosecco, so now I'm feeling free. I'm like a hippie. At least say thank you. You know what I mean? That's all. That's all I'm saying. Just say thank you for the bench and the plaque. Like, these people love you. Mary Mendoza would drop her lifetime and go and marry Steve Perry. She would be in the group. She would marry Steve Perry, then she would be in the group wedding to marry Steve Perry, and then she would marry the bench if Steve Perry sat on it, and then she would just sit on his head. I don't know, but she loved Steve Perry. And Eunice said Steve Perry only. Well, I'm sorry, I can't. Like, we got something tonight. Not really. It's nothing big. It's just talking. Eunice, calm down. I feel it. She's like, just Steve Perry. And he doesn't have I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Let's not talk about that anymore. And Eunice said, yes, he should. Yes, yes. Just say thank you. That's all you gotta do. Thank you for the bench. Thank you guys. Thanks. Like, just say it was on the news and everything. He knows there's a bench. And all right, if he even if he doesn't make a big to-do about it, but, like, go to the bench, sit on the bench, or even stand behind the bench. I don't care what you do to the bench. Have an ice cream cone on the bench, eat a hot dog on the bench, put your baseball hat on the bench, and just take a picture and say, "Thank you, Steve Addicted to Steve Perry fans. Thank you for the bench." That's all. Like, I say thank you for things. It's just nice to say thank you. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Just say thank you. You know what I mean? And Gail said Steve will probably do a surprise something later on the bench dedication, knowing him. Well, when? Time's a ticking. Let's go. Say thank you for the bench. That's all. And Chris Marie said, I really wish Steve would tour again. He could do small halls like where I saw him in 1994 at the Springfield Symphony Hall. And that's what we're going to be talking about is 1994. And Candy said, Kathy, Steve doesn't have a computer. Come on, he's got to have a computer. Of course he has a computer. He's not on social media and will never know that we, the group Kiki Nation, is married to him. That's true. Well, that's true. And then one day he's like, wait a minute, why are all these people at my house? Oh, we're all married to you. Hi. Hello. My gosh, can you imagine? Jenny said, I'm so lost. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. All right. So, hey, Glenn, what's going on? And Carol said you shouldn't expect a thank you. Well, all right. I'm sorry. But I kind of think if someone travels across the country, like maybe just a slight thanks for the bench. That's all. That's all I'm saying. All right. So now on to some real meaty stuff. Steve Perry, meaty and beefy. Like, we just love him. I wonder if he thinks he's either meaty or beefy. Do you think so? Do you think he thinks he's that? Probably not. But he's just a sweetie. We just love Steve Perry. So yesterday, his site posted a video of him performing at the Beacon Theater in New York City, and he or whoever he told to write the post said, I just thought I would post this because this was a moment on the 1994 tour at the Beacon Theater in New York City that I will truly never forget. Hope you enjoy. Whoever shot this video, please comment below. I really love it. And you guys can go on his socials. He even posted it on his Steve Perry YouTube channel. It is so amazing. Honestly, I have watched it over and over and over again. His voice, I mean, honestly, but to watch this video from 1994 really just solidifies the fact that there will never, ever be a singer like him again. At least not in our lifetime. I don't think so. I don't think so. And if that singer does exist, I don't know who it is, and I apologize, but in terms of our era, he really, really was, I think, besides Lou Gramm. Lou Gramm was amazing. He was the best male singer, really. And he just sang with such passion and soul. And the video, of course, is him singing Separate Ways. So if you guys have not seen it, please go and watch it. It is just so incredible. He's got his tails on, his hair is so long, and it just goes back to the voice. It literally goes back to the voice and how incredible this man sounded. So the comments from fans are just completely heartfelt and genuine, really. I mean, Steve Perry is such a loved human being, and it really blows my mind. We know why, because he's just great. But it really is amazing to see how many people love this man, and that has to be crazy for him. I've said it so many times, but it just has to be incredible for him. If he does read these comments, he's got to. He's got to read what people say about him. I'm sure he doesn't do a deep dive, but my gosh, you don't read anything bad about Steve Perry. You just don't. I mean, the love for him around the world is it's extraordinary. There's honestly no other word for it. It's extraordinary, the love that people have for Steve Perry. And with Journey, as great as they are, like all of us are so fortunate to be living in the time we're living in right now. Journey's on fire. They're kicking it. Steve Perry is kind of, out there, and now with the reemergence of Separate Ways in the Netflix series of Stranger Things, and it's a redone version, and he wants to do something else, and we've got the 50th anniversary Journey tour coming up. Like, it is really an exciting time, and I think as exciting as it is, we all know that it's also going to come to some sort of an end at some point. I don't think of that, though. We know it's there. It's hanging. But I think just enjoying this moment and these moments and, really taking a step back and going, dang it, we are so fortunate to have what we have right now with Journey and Steve Perry. I really do wish he could just do something, you know. I don't care if it's one thing, but we got Traces, we got the Christmas album. I get it. But man, just to be out there just a little bit more, just so we could give him a little kiss, little sit on his lap or something. Just something. Pretend he's Santa. He could be Santa. Oh my gosh. He could show up at like the Macy's Day Parade. And then we'll have like a meet and greet line. And we'll all sit on his lap. Because we'll all be married to him. I can't be married. It can't be me. I would not be one of the ones married to him. Because I can't, now would be mad. So Teresa said, "Hi, Kiki, I'm the one who does believe he reads the post." I would think so. I believe he does certain things, little things to let us know he reads them. We should be so grateful and thankful he still cares about us too. Absolutely, because if he didn't, he wouldn't be releasing anything. And Eunice said he won't show for the 50th. I don't know. I mean, I would hope just like one little tidbit or something, but we'll see. I mean, I'm sure whatever Neil has planned, it's going to be amazing with Steve Perry or without Steve Perry. It's going to be great. So, I mean, look what they're doing now. So, one of the fans said they regret never seeing him live. That would be me. I've never, ever had the opportunity to see him live or with Journey. Makes me very sad. It really does. But someone else said they don't make them like this anymore. I totally agree. Our friend Gail, actually, I saw one of her comments. She said, "You are my favorite songbird, hands down." So cute. And again, Mary Mendoza, her and her friends put a bench up in Hanford. And we know that 1994 was the year that his album For the Love of Strange Medicine was released. And singer-songwriter Stephen Bishop, he sang On and On, On and On, On and On, On and On. Remember that? Real intense song. And It Might Be You. That was a song from the movie Tootsie. Dude. Like, that is I every time I hear that song, of course, all I think about is Tootsie. And Dustin Hoffman is 84 years old, and guys, he looks amazing. And also on this album was Phil Brown. Remember the whole Phil Brown lowdown? And he kinda, like, disappeared. Like, you can't find Phil Brown anywhere. And in 2018, just to do a refresher here, Steve Perry sued Brown for claiming he was going to release some demo recordings they did together in 91, and that all came out from Phil after Steve released the Traces album. Remember that? You remember that? I remember that very well. Also on the album is the late Mike Porcaro, brother of Steve and the late Jeff Porcaro. And after Mike worked with Steve in 94, he was on Toto's 9th and 10th albums and left Toto in 2007 due to his battle with ALS, and Leland Sklar stood in for him. If you haven't seen Leland Sklar on YouTube, he is amazing. Love that guy. And this was Steve Perry's second solo album, and 24 years later, Traces became his third. The following year after For the Love of Strange Medicine came out, Journey got back together and released the platinum album Trial by Fire, but they couldn't do the tour because Steve needed a hip replacement and wanted the tour to be on hold. Then Steve Augeri stepped in, the amazing Steve Augeri, and the rest is Journey history. Yeah. And Steve Augeri, of course, is going to be out and about this summer. So hopefully, if you guys can get a chance to see him, if he's coming to a town or city near you, or you can travel to see Mr. Augeri. Let me tell you, he puts on a great show. He's going to be coming to Rhode Island in August, and he will be with John Payne, the former lead singer of Asia, along with the iconic and amazing Mr. Luke Graham, former lead singer of Foreigner. I mean, like, oh my gosh, it's cold as ice, dude. I can't. And let's see. Steve is a man. This is what Candy said. He's a very curious man. He's going to want to know what his fans have to say about him, and he doesn't have to like anyone's comment, but he does let us know in his own way. And Eunice said, "Oh, I did in 1983. Heart opened for him. Crazy night." And Deej said, "I was having kids then." So I'm wondering if Maureen is here. Hi, Maureen, if you're here. And Carol said, "I was a poor working girl to pay for any concert back." As I'm telling you, I had no money. I couldn't go to concerts. I did see Bon Jovi, and that's when Cinderella opened up for them. Yeah, and I can remember I could barely even see them. Like, there was what show? Like, we were all the way in the back. I mean, not even in the back, we're on the side back, but way in the back. So, yes. I love Cinderella too. Tom Kiefer, girl. Oh my gosh, I love him. I love that guy. I don't know what it is. My Tommy. I just love him. I do. I love Tom Kiefer. I really, really do. The Cinderella music. My God, I just can't. What did I listen to? Somebody Save Me. I listened to that this afternoon. It's just so good. So good. So good. So good. I got you. James Brown. Jenny said, "We see Tom in June." Now, where are you going to be seeing him? And Deej said, "Speaking of them, Kiki, I got to ask Al to please play some Cinderella. They're on the playlist because they have to be. They are on the playlist. Trust me. I'll have him play something after the show. Heartbreak Station. I mean, I can't." Eunice said he played down the street from me. Steve Augeri. He is great. Teresa said, "My first concerts were at the Free Fairs. Dr. Hook. Oh my gosh, Little River Band. Oh my God, I love them. 38 Special. Hold on loosely. Bachman Turner Overdrive. Oh my gosh." And Jenny said, "Blue Note in Cincinnati. Very cool. Kurt, what's going on, baby? Hey, Kurt." And of course, Deej. And Jenny said, "LA Guns and Faster Pussycat is opening." Shush. Are you kidding me? I sold a Faster Pussycat shirt. It was last summer. Yeah. I got good money for that. Old concert tees. If you ever find those in the wild, guys, oh my gosh. They are so hot. Kurt, what is going on, bro? You got a Journey concert coming up in just a couple weeks, and then I think you're headed off to Canada as well, which is very cool. And Chris said, I can't believe I went to Journey's concert, Raised on Radio in 1986. I have the program I bought and the ticket stub. The show is only $11. Can you even imagine the show is $11? And how cool you have the program and the ticket stub. You got to put that online. That is very, very cool. Very, very. Oh, gosh. See, that stuff is just jazzes me up. And Scott said, I'll be seeing Tom in June. Candy, thank you. Thank you, Candy. That is so sweet. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Goes right to keeping classic rock alive. All of it does. Thank you very, very much, Candy. Get up. Get on up, Candy. That's right. Oh, yeah. And Deej said, I keep all of my ticket stubs. Yeah, you should. You got to post that, Chris. That is awesome. That is so awesome. I mean, to even have memories from back in the day. That's why literally I just got a Genesis program at a yard sale. Oh my gosh, like a month and a half ago. I'll have to show you guys, but it's all bent. So I have to like flatten it out, but it's very cool. And Kurt said lots of meetups in Hartford in 2 weeks. Who else is coming? We'll see in the comments. And Jenny said, Scott, are you seeing them at the Blue Note? That is very cool. You guys are so fun. Yeah, I guess you got lots of meetups going on in Hartford. I love that. I love seeing all this. This is really neat. And Carol said, please let us know if there's any gossip about Steve touring. Of course. Of course. I mean, I don't know if he's going to tour. I really don't. I don't feel that at all. I do feel like maybe something here or there. I would hope. I mean, he did say, though, in December to watch out. He might do a surprise pop-up for the Christmas album, but that didn't happen. So I'm not quite sure, what's up. But so I don't think he's going to do a tour. And here's the thing, right? The B-52s announced that they're doing their farewell tour. They're going to be on the road with Casey and the Sunshine Band, which very fun. That's going to be a super fun show. But the B-52s retiring? I mean, I kind of didn't see that coming. But, I think it's good when, the artists that we love know when to take a step back. Like if they know that they, don't want to be on the road all of that time anymore, because it must take, I can't imagine what it takes out of these people. Really. Maybe they don't feel like they're at the top of their game anymore and they want to go out while they are on top. They don't want to be away from their families. There could be a whole host of reasons why, a band that clearly still has quite a bit of touring left in them, they're deciding to say, you know what, this is it. We're not going to do this touring thing anymore. But they could potentially, just do a show here and there. So good for them. I just say good for them. And they're going out while they're, still on top. And Gail said he's not, but I think he will keep giving us new side projects. Deej, thank you. Keep classic rock alive. Yes, girl. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. It's a chicken. It's a blue chicken. Thank you, Deej. Again, all of that goes right into running the radio station. Yes, all of it. So we appreciate it very, very much. Trust me. And Teresa said, I think in all my new comments to Steve Perry, I'm giving him the nickname Big Boy. I kind of hope he laughs about it. Why wouldn't he? I mean, that's really cute. And Scott said, Derry, New Hampshire, SummerSlam in third row. Now, that's the Tom Kiefer one. SummerSlam, who's at that? That sounds fun. And Eunice said, when you do an album, when he did Traces, the record company makes you tour to promote the album and Steve chose not to. Well, that's the thing. Like, talking about Journey from 1990, was it 96? Let's just make sure. The Trial by Fire. Da, da, da. I think it was 96, but he couldn't tour because he had medical things going on. And he asked them to put it on hold. They did, but then there was only so much time. They, it was like, I think a couple of years went by. So they pulled in Steve Augeri, and that's when they had the tour. So John said, Bret Michaels was singing in Foxborough last night, 6-string grill and stage. That was last night. Oh my gosh. So he was close to me. Jeez. Oh my God. See, I smelled him. I knew it. I knew he was here. I've been thinking about Bret all day. I have. Oh, no. Hi. I've been thinking about Al all day long. All day I've been thinking about Al, and I can't. Oh, he's here. Thank you. I've been thinking about you all day.
You what?
I've been thinking about you all day.
Oh.
What do you have on your face? What is that?
What?
You have did you eat your chicken cordon bleu?
Yeah, it was good.
Was it good? Steve made it for you. You have like something in your mouth. Oh, you shaved. Feels good.
Oh my God, you're so weird.
I wonder if Steve Perry shaves. Do you think he should?
I gotta go.
No.
I got that done. So I just loaded up the truck, the flea market. I'll be going to the general store tomorrow at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my God.
Because people are sick of the head.
Well,
but it's going to be a good event. Reaching out to people in the area in Green, Rhode Island, and parts of Connecticut, and Kiki.fm is going to be there, and I need my beauty sleep.
And Kurt just said,
Kurt, what?
Smelly old Al. Hello, buddy.
I can say something, but I'm like, what do you mean? I smell pretty darn good.
Oh my God.
Kiki was just touching my face. She wouldn't touch me if I didn't smell good. Hey, Kurt,
and then Deej said, exactly, Kurt. I just didn't want to say that.
You people suck. I'm telling you, you can't.
And then she goes, hi, Al.
Yeah, you can't do this to me. I don't smell. Funny. I smell pretty darn good. I even put perfume on this morning.
And Teresa said, hello, Al. You have come to the front of the camera these days. I know, right?
A break. I don't want to be in front of the camera. I just came in to say hello, and the truck's all loaded, and I got the...
You are exhausted.
Of course I'm exhausted. That's the best part of it. You see, this is kicking Al raw, okay?
Oh, say thank you to Deej and Candy. They donated to keeping classic rock alive.
No kidding.
Yep. So say thank you. Say thank you.
Wow.
Say thank you.
Thank you so much. Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll do a formal speech to you next week because this is too much for me to handle right now. You guys didn't have to do that, but if anybody else wants to donate and support Kiki.fm, we're listening to support it and buy some concert people. But if you want to donate, do like the girls who rock. And like, are you kidding me?
And then Kurt said we may have to take a road trip tomorrow to see Kicking Out. That would be fun.
Oh my God.
You got to take a shower then.
He
smells like beef and cheese.
Oh my God. I took a shower today. I'm taking a shower in the morning.
Gail said, Al, love you, buddy. And Candy said, you're welcome, sweetie. Both of you, no problem. Thank you for your informative information.
Sweet.
Always putting a smile on my face.
But thank you very much for your support because it means a lot to us.
It does. And Eunice said, love you, Al.
But I still have to get up early in the morning.
And Carol said, Al sounds tired.
I'm not tired, Carol. I am who I am. I'm fine. But you know what? We had a good day today, and the weather, it was really cold this morning.
Oh my gosh.
I just have to share with all
today.
of you. On the East Coast here yesterday, I was driving in Rhode Island, and it started snowing.
No, it didn't. You didn't even tell me that. You didn't tell me that.
I didn't tell you that?
Nope.
I thought I did. It only snowed for 5 minutes, and I'm driving, and I'm like, am I seeing something? And there's actually snowflakes.
Are you kidding me? What was this, yesterday?
What am I lying?
It has been freezing here. And literally, the wind, that is why I have not been walking in 2 weeks. And my belly's going, lady.
Now, tomorrow here in the East Coast was supposed to be 60 degrees. However,
oh boy,
tomorrow morning, when I get up and go to the general store, the general store's pretty cool. I'll talk about that in a second. It's going to be like 36, 38 degrees. I'm like, I can't deal with this crap. I talked to so many people today. They had the wood stoves going.
That's insane. And it's been snowing certain places too.
Yeah, it snowed yesterday.
No, like, I mean, in other parts of the country, like a lot of snow.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
People are posting on Instagram, like, what is that?
what
I
is
mean, like
Instagram?
snow.
What is Instagram? What is Instagram? Is that like a hologram? Or
You
what is it?
smell like I can't really put my finger on
I
it.
smell like something.
It's like outside / logs /
I
wood
smell like a
chips.
log?
I don't know, like
What?
in like a fireplace
Why am
too.
I so crunchy? Oh, because I'm low. This chair's freaking low, man.
Shorty got
I
low,
feel like
low.
So,
Talk about them apple
so we're gonna be at
bottom
Summer General
jeans,
Store tomorrow. It's in Green, Rhode Island.
the fur.
People love them. You know, expecting it. And Mark reached out. Mark's at a Red Sox Baltimore Orioles
Yeah,
game
he
tonight.
told us. He popped on.
He did.
He did. He popped on.
Why isn't he paying attention to the game? But anyway, when he comes to Rhode Island, I think he's coming in August.
Oh my God.
See the Journey show, that Journey show. Steve and Jerry from Journey. Anyway, we're gonna see him in August. He wants to visit the Summer General Store. Why?
All right, let me just clear something up. So Scott said, "Where do I get a jacket like Al has?" And then Kurt said, "Scott, Goodwill." What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with Goodwill.
I can say something.
Let me tell you what,
Yeah,
I've gotten him good things at Goodwill.
Right.
Because good.
She
No,
got me
actually, Salvation
she got me
Army.
at Goodwill too. You know.
And Candy said, they all love your jacket.
Oh my God.
Where did you get that jacket?
I don't know.
Actually, I think Catalina got this for him one Christmas. She was here a week ago today.
Would you do that again? Yeah. So anyway.
She was here a week ago today. I missed her.
So Summer General Store tomorrow. We're going to be there. And we'll get something we'll announce next week too. Kiki doesn't know about this yet, but I'm going to talk to her over the weekend about it.
Okay.
We'll announce something, which is nice. But we reach out to people in the community, plus all the rock stuff that we do and everything else.
Yeah.
And it's about, people love music. And people were listening today to Kiki.FM in the General Store. And they loved it. I mean, they would say, "This is so good." I mean, I like Rush, I like REM, and I'm not making this stuff up. People are like, "This is good stuff." And one guy, he says, "What station is this?" And I says, "Kiki.FM." And he says, "Where's it on the dial?" I says, "It's on the dial to your heart because it's digitally enhanced." People listen to radio differently than they used to. Apps, Alexas, stream online.
Yeah.
People listen to us all around the country, all around the world, and we thank you for your support. And thanks to the girls for making a donation to the station tonight and keeping classic rock alive, because that's what it's all about. We don't jumble ourselves with all kinds of commercials. We could, but we don't. It's about music, music, music. And the stuff that we have on it is short and sweet, gets the message across. And that's just the way I am. I'm anal like that, aren't I?
Well, and I think,
That's
our focus has also been on trying to expose more of the good community things that are happening.
Right.
So that's how we
Not
keep
the good community stuff.
the commercials to a bare minimum,
Right.
because we're just relying on this stuff.
Right. And we thank you for your support. But the General Store is cool. We've talked about it before. I'm not going to talk about it anymore because I'm tired of talking about it. That's all I've been there for. But they are great people, and they are. It's old school. It's old school. It's taking you back in time, and that's what we do. We play classic rock, taking you back in time, and that's what we have. People is the memories, the music, and that makes us happy, sad. It's life. I mean, it gives us a reason to wake up every morning. And all of you out there, it gives you a reason why you're watching her. It gives you a reason why you listen to music. And it's awesome. And the people from around the Green Rhode Island area are nice. And no matter where you live, it's about connecting with family and friends and making, your dreams come true. And that's what we try to do.
And Deej said, "It's the best classic rock station." And Candy said, "You're welcome. We love you guys. You give us so much fun and laughter and happiness. And we just appreciate big time. It's all good. Thank you."
I don't want to give Kurt a hug because he's making fun of me tonight.
Him and Scott, really. I'm just telling you.
Saying I'm smelly and dirty.
Well, you can't.
What?
Like, it's an odd. It's like a mixture of salami and.
Oh my God! I've been working my ass off all day.
It's like salami and like cold air, but there's something else mixed in there too, and I can't figure it out.
What are you doing?
I can't get that third. There's a third smell.
Why are you doing this on camera? Why are you doing this?
Because there's a third smell, and I can't figure it out.
Is it marijuana? What?
It's the air. I'm just gonna go with salami and air.
I still don't like salami. Oh my god!
But I didn't give you salami. I didn't give you any salami.
No, I just had chicken.
The chicken cordon bleu.
Chicken cordon bleu.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
good,
you don't.
by the way.
I told Steve made it. Telling you, man. Market Basket's
Steve?
where it's at.
Okay.
So,
Right,
Kurt, what is that?
finish doing what I'm doing.
Are those mice?
Huh?
What is that?
What's what?
Kurt put little thingies.
What?
I don't know.
What?
And Deej said, I'd be there if I lived there. I'd have a blast shop. I'm telling you, it's the best supermarket on the planet.
Oh my God, please. You don't get paid to say the
I don't care.
Stop saying the name.
Gail said, and that is why we're here. Al, thank you guys for all you guys. Gail was saying thank you to you for all you do.
I don't do anything.
Deej said it was the forest. And Scott said music heals. It's for sure. It's for sure.
I feel like an old stump.
It's better than a grump.
It's the stump.
I don't like. Oh,
what
I just burped.
What do you like the smell of?
I don't like when he's grumpy.
You like balsam trees. You like white pines.
You
like
pines. I like pine trees.
We have eastern white pines.
Al, what is the address of the General's? 25 Old Summit Road.
No, now this is a cool thing here. 25 Old Summit Road.
Yeah,
it's the end of the bike path for now.
Mm-hmm.
A bike path goes from Florida all the way up to Connecticut, what have you. And right behind the general store used to be a railroad track, but they made it into a bike path and a horse trail. So there's actually horses come back there, bicycles come back there, and everything else. Now, it's Old Summit Road, but it's on the corner of the back of the store is on the corner of Log Bridge Road. They used to do logging on there, and also Railroad Road as well too. So Railroad Road comes this way.
Say that 25 times.
This way, and then there's going to be vendor parking tomorrow too, Kiki. Where they have a field out in front, and they hog brushed it.
What's a hog brush?
Well, you'll see tomorrow. and
I'm a hog.
So there's going to be vendor parking in a field. There used to be horses in that field at one time.
Really?
And there used to be a house there at one time. And it's pretty neat. It's a really cool thing. And as I told you earlier,
did you go in the forest? Because I told you to stay away from the ticks.
I was not in the forest. We stopped.
He was in the forest. I know he was in the forest.
Everybody yells at me.
Because you were in the forest, probably, and I told you to stay away from the forest.
Even Hilly yelled at me tonight.
What? No.
He yelled at me.
Why?
She said, "You're so mad. I'm so mad at you." I says, "Why?
Why was she mad at you?
Because I moved some bags that belonged to a woman, and I didn't know they belonged to a woman. I told her.
And I don't think Haley gets mad. That's the bothersome.
So
because you probably have a tick, and I don't want to be near you now.
What did you say? What?
Tracy, thank you. Thank you, Tracy. Say thank you to Tracy. Say thank you.
Say thank you for what? I can't see.
For the donation.
Are you kidding?
Thank you.
Tracy, I love you. Oh my God. I'm going to have to visit Tracy and give her a hug too.
Wow, that's awesome. Right to the station.
It goes and keeping class.
Oh, yeah.
And, because every song we play, we pay royalties on because it goes to the music. It goes to the artist. It goes to
get 0.0001 cent
music and everything. So every song we play on the station, we pay for it. We don't mind paying for it, but it takes money to run the station. We get, as I said, we could jam it with commercials, but I'm not going to do that, man. I'm just not going to do that. I mean, I'm just not going to do that.
People are loving it the way it is.
Yeah,
Thank you very much. Thank you, Tracy.
I just can't do it. I can't have 25, 26 minutes of commercial every hour. Just the way I am. I mean, I used to get in trouble at stations years ago. Remember this? And the program directors used to say, kick it out. You're not playing commercials. Oh, did I miss them? How come it's checked off in your log? Oh, was that check mark? Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. So Maureen is here.
Maureen?
From the Steve Perry event.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Kiki, now wanted to say hi and bye. Quickly heading to downtown Nashville to listen to some great live music. Good for you, girl.
That's great.
Have a blast. That is so fun. I know. We want to go
Maureen,
so bad.
Thank you for checking in tonight.
That is awesome. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, my gosh. You guys are great.
And thank you
you
for
guys
all your
are
support
awesome.
to everybody. And I really mean that sincerely. That
I
means a
know.
lot.
You guys are great. Really.
That means I
you
can
guys
sleep
are
better
awesome.
tonight. And I will sleep well, I'll tell you.
Well, you smell like the forest. You need to take a bath or something.
Kiki, you said that 20 freaking times.
But like
I smell like
you smelled good when you laughed.
Repeating yourself. I smell like the forest. I mean, I smell like stop repeating yourself. Okay,
I can't
stop it. Just stop it. You don't need to keep because people are going to be concerned about you that you keep repeating yourself. And I know it's okay.
But you're repeating yourself right now.
I am.
You just did 25 times.
I'm sorry.
Just see what now I feel bad. Kurt, what? Kurt?
What's good to her?
Say thank you.
What did I say?
Thank you to Kurt.
Why? For calling me smelly?
No, say thank you to Kurt. Say thank you to Kurt.
For what?
For the donation. Say thank you to Kurt.
Oh, Kurt, do I got to hug
you again? Thank you.
Kurt, you know what, Kurt? Kurt. Oh my God.
Now we're really keeping classic rock alive.
But you know what, Kurt? I love you, but I love you more. But I'm not going to kiss you.
25 Old Summit Road, Coventry, Rhode Island.
Wow.
We'll see you tomorrow. That is awesome. Thank you guys, all of you, so much. Oh my gosh.
Well, Kurt, for the bottom of my heart, thanks, dude.
Thank you.
I appreciate it, man.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
And we appreciate everybody's support, but we appreciate people. It's good to hang out with. Let me tell you something. We're going to have, there's a rocker who comes to the general store. He's been coming there for years. I don't really know him, but his wife's name is Patricia. Really nice girl. Really super lady. And if you look at Kiki.fm Facebook page, and don't look at it now, you'll see a picture of her in front of the vehicle that they're bringing tomorrow to display and put Kiki.fm in the vehicle.
What?
There's going to be displayed in front of the Summit General Store tomorrow. And I think it has Scooby-Doo on it. And I'm not kidding you. That's why I don't want to say anything to Kiki, but I'll share it with you now because I got to go to bed soon. I'm kind of delirious. But these this van he got years ago. He told me he paid $2,000 for it. It is so cool. It has the original seats in it. It looks like something.
Say thank you to Gail. Gail, thank you so much. Like, I don't know what's happening right now, but thank you so much.
I'm going to hug Gail and Kurt. I'm going
to hug everybody. Okay. We love you guys.
No, Gail, what a sweetheart. And Gail, I'm going to invite you into this van. This is a van like Aerosmith would take in concert.
We're going to invite you into the van. That sounds really creepy.
So we're parking the van. It's yellow, by the way, which is so cool.
We all lived in Yellow Submarine.
No, wait till you see it tomorrow. It is so cool. And so I reached out to him. I says, "Can you bring it tomorrow?" He says, "I would love to." Now I met him before, but he doesn't know that I'm involved with the station. But I told him today because I was delirious. He says, "You're involved with the station?" He said, "What do you do?" I says, "I don't know. I'm in the jet." But anyway, he loves the station. And he loves it. And he put it on his phone. And he says, "This is great." So we're going to be playing Kiki Dot in there tomorrow. But he's going to be displaying his van right in front of the Summit General Store. And he's nice enough to put a Kiki.fm logo right on the van.
Wow.
And people are
nice.
People are going to love it. Also, did I tell you about Haley's husband, what he's going to do tomorrow?
Karaoke?
No. I meant to tell you that. So we're talking about Haley, who's a flower girl. Her name of business, remember, Maggie. It's named after her grandmother, who passed away. But she's the quality of work she does is phenomenal. And the woman came in today. She says, "Oh, I had Maggie come to my place, and she cut the tulips. I mean, you should see we'll put some pictures on that tomorrow." But her husband makes these wreaths that I was telling you about earlier.
The peace wreaths.
Peace wreaths. So we're going to set up a table. I talked to Haley before I left. I didn't tell you this already?
No.
Okay.
I haven't talked to you because I told you I was going on tour with Bret Michaels, basically. And you said, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. So anyway.
And he was in Foxborough last night. John just told me that.
Oh, what?
Bret Michaels was in Foxborough last night. Why am I thinking about Bret Michaels? How did you know?
I guess I read it. But anyway, so I was saying, so Haley's husband, his name is Josh. Really nice guy.
Yeah.
And he looks like a rocket dude, kind of a beard and stuff like that. And he's actually going to be making wreaths tomorrow at the general store. So people can actually watch him, how he produces these wreaths. He makes the wreaths out of Calmia latifolia, which is basically, it's Mount Laurel.
And how do you do?
What's that?
And how do you do?
No, Mount Laurel is called, Latin name is Calmia latifolia. And he's going to show people how he makes them. He's not going to give his secrets away, but he's going to whittle them down, take a little saw, whatever, and put them together. And it's great. I mean, so I look forward to seeing him tomorrow and all the other people, the antiques. Marissa was there with Phil.
Oh, cool.
They had all kinds of nice stuff there. And actually, Marissa, she just got a bunch of bottles a woman dug up in a yard from Bristol, Rhode Island.
Are you serious?
These bottles are old. And I said, you clean them? She said, no, the woman cleaned them before I bought it from her.
Some bottles are worth a lot of money.
A lot of money. Then I said, the guy's showing up with some bowls. I said, okay, whatever, And the guy who owns the general store said to me, he says, Al, he says, what's the matter with you? And I said, what guy's bringing bowls? He says, you know how much those bowls are worth? These wooden bowls. I don't know anything about it.
Wood bowls. You didn't say that.
You know about wood bowls?
Oh, there's some primitive wooden bowls.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
He says some of them are worth thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
And
he's not trying to sell them there, is he?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
No, but he's selling for, he told me some of the prices. You know, what are you crazy? They're nothing. They're nothing. If they're worth, the guy is a great guy. And I got to talk to him for a while. I got another guy by the name of Eric showing up in his Jeep. He makes all kinds of birdhouses, seated benches, and stuff like that, which is really cool. Kiki came with a reindeer. She makes reindeer or some crazy thing or whatever, which is really nice. Sonia was there, lady with the pocketbooks and all that stuff.
Oh,
and
she was a big hit last time.
And Margaret, she did a book. It's basically about a young boy and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
And she's selling books there tomorrow. And all the money from her sales of her books go to St. Jude's. All the money that she raises from selling these books are just absolutely fabulous. So we'll share that on Kiki.fm Facebook page in the next few days, a week or whatever, on how you can buy a book from Margaret. And she signed all these books too that are going to be sold tomorrow.
And actually, this is the family member I was talking about earlier who wrote me a beautiful thank you note yesterday. And she wrote this book, and I've been trying to get her to come on the channel and talk about it because there's a great story there.
Great story.
That is very, very moving.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. And she's so awesome.
She's great lady.
So awesome.
She's a great lady, great human being, and she's a real sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
But she, talked to us for a long time, and she finally put the book together. The book is awesome, and kids will love it. And all the money, she doesn't take a dime from the book, goes to St. Jude's. So
it's pretty amazing.
It's really, really, really good. And thank you for your support tonight at Kiki.fm to each and every one of you, because we're blessed to have you in our life.
We really are.
Even blessed to have Kurt some days. I don't know how he smells.
And not for anything.
What?
So what if he got his jacket from Goodwill? Just saying. Everything I own is from. Well,
me.
I go to Salvation Army.
Right.
So and yard sales.
That's all good.
It's all good.
But anyway, I gotta run. I got things to do. Then I have to go get my beauty sleep, and we will see you another time, another channel. But listen to Kiki.fm all day tomorrow, all through the weekend. By the way, at Summer General Store, we're going to be giving away $50 gift certificates, a bunch of them tomorrow. And we'll share those numbers on the Kiki.fm Facebook page. We'll also pick in some lucky person who's winning a pair of tickets to the 80s Rock Tour in August for John Payne, former lead singer of Asia, Steve Rogeri. We all know who he is, former lead singer of Journey for 9 years, and the one and only original singer of Foreigner, Lou Graham. So it's going to be an exciting time, but we're going to have a great time. See great people, and I promise I will hug everybody. Good night.
Oh, but don't break anything.
Well, I got excited about hugging everybody.
Now I can't see.
Oh my God. Hey, thank you, everybody. I appreciate your support and love you all. I got to go because I got things to do.
Okay. Okay. He has things to do at 9:30 at night. But anyway, also, I did want to say thank you to the Journey Junkies for wishing me a happy birthday. I'm so sorry I did not say thank you earlier. My daughter was here last weekend. We had the bridal shower. It's been a really, exciting time. And I do get overwhelmed. It's just like there's so much going on. And between now and the end of June, it's going to be insane. But we truly love being here with you guys. I don't know. It's just great. And just to see that all of you are connecting, and a bunch of you are going to be meeting up in Hartford at the last U.S. Journey show for this leg of the Freedom Tour. I mean, how cool is this? This is so flipping awesome. You guys are awesome. Know that you're awesome. Know that we truly love and care about each and every one of you. We appreciate each and every one of you. If you are not part of the Journey Junkies Facebook page, please go ahead and please, sign up. That's where Scott's from, and Kurt, of course. He's been there forever, since the beginning. And there are just great people there. Karen, just please, please, please go and, check it all out. And also Team Dino, Dean Castronovo's page, go and sign up for all of those on Instagram. I'm hurting things on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, everywhere. We're here because we all love music and we all just want to go back for a little bit and have some fun and just kind of reconnect. This is our way of reconnecting and being social and not marrying holograms. Just saying. Did I say that? I'm so sorry. So guys, remember to, listen to Kiki.fm. If you have not downloaded the app already, please go ahead and do that. It's the best classic rock station ever. Thank you so much for your support tonight. I'm blown away. Wow. Thank you so, so much. And also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the like button. YouTube loves that. And also remember to be kind to everyone because we just need as much kindness as we can get right now. Remember to stay strong in these really crazy times, but we all have each other here, which is absolutely amazing. Listen to your music, turn it up, let it make you happy, let it bring you to that wonderfully happy place. And always remember, guys, most importantly, to always keep rocking. And maybe I'll do a live tomorrow from the flea market. We'll see how it goes. And also, hopefully, I will see you guys on Tuesday. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Stay safe and love you guys so, so much. Thank you. We are truly, truly blessed. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Yes, Chris Marie, kindness is free. Tracy, good night. Good night, guys. Kurt and Scott and Bill. Oh my gosh. Hey, Bill, how are you? And Deej. Deej, listen up for Cinderella in just a few minutes. Thank you, guys. Candy, Mark, we miss you, Mark. Thanks, guys. I will see you soon. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.